nigga and shit. So man, they put him on the car on the ground and shit. They rob him and shit. Like, feel me, the shotty, I sawed it off myself, so I know that shit do real damage. Tim had that shit to the nigga head, and I'm thinking to myself, it ain't even over no real money. I'm already about to go to jail. And I said, nah. And the nigga eased up off him. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of terrified because I ain't even want to see that. Like, I wanted them niggas like, I'll pat at you, but I ain't running up on you and shooting you in the face and then standing over you, hitting you 12 times. I'm not psychotic like that. Like, you feel me? If I did it, it was over some money or over some disrespect. So I was out to prove a point, not to, you know, maim or disfigure nobody. Like, I'm not a psycho type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? That was a terrifying moment for me because I ain't want to see that. And I'm about to get sentenced. You feel me?
Moments ago, 50 Cent finally broke his silence about Max B walking free after 16 long years locked up. That's right. The news just hit, and social media is already losing it. Before diving into 50's reaction, you've probably noticed your whole feed blowing up with clips of Max B being welcomed home, crowds cheering, cameras flashing, and that moment everybody's been waiting for finally happening. Check this out. This video went viral fast. Man, this has been a long time coming. We've heard the talk for years, rumors flying left and right, but after a while, nobody knew what was real anymore. By the time 2020 rolled around and Max still wasn't home, people started saying, yo, maybe it's never happening. It felt like one of those hip-hop mysteries that would never end. But now, it's real. That clip of French Montana and Max hugging it out, legendary. The internet can be wild sometimes, always cracking jokes or twisting stories, but this moment hits different. Knowing what those two went through, how much their friendship shifted when Max got locked up, it's powerful to see them reconnecting like that. French's career took off while Max was behind bars, but now that the wave is back, who knows what's next? But let's be real. Everything in the rap game might have looked way different if Max B had never gone away. Imagine him and French both on the scene all these years. Who knows how far they would have taken it together? Their wave could have shifted the whole sound of the streets. Now let's talk about what everyone's buzzing over. 50 Cent's reaction. You already know 50 never misses a chance to stir things up, and this time's no different. The man jumped online the moment Max got released and went straight into troll mode. And of course, he couldn't resist throwing Jim Jones into the mix. In his post, 50 shared a clip of Max B FaceTiming with someone, looked like Kid, and in the caption, he wrote, "Homie said, Max home, it's packed in the harbor. Jimmy about to drop a dime on these Knicks. LOL. You can tell 50 was cracking up when he typed that. Classic 50, always turning a serious moment into a viral one. But beyond the jokes, you gotta see this. There's a clip of Max B getting love from Method Man at the Jets game just yesterday. The energy was crazy. It gave off that same vibe Meek Mill had when he got out and went straight to the 76ers game. Max wasted no time. He's already outside, soaking up every second. You can tell he's running on pure excitement right now because after 16 years, man, he's been waiting for this moment. You feel me? For years, everybody kept hearing the same whispers. Max B coming home soon. But now that he's actually here, the big question is, what's next? It's dope seeing the industry showing him love again, but let's be honest, a lot has changed out here since he first went in. The game's evolved, new faces took over, and the streets are watching to see where Max fits in now. Now here's where it gets interesting. A little side note. Your boy Mano was spotted at that same Jets game yesterday, and that instantly got people talking. Fans are asking if he happened to cross paths with Max B, especially after all that talk involving Jim Jones and that whole enemy of my friend situation. Remember, Jim once said, "I can't be seen with an enemy of my friend." That line had the internet on fire for a minute. So when folks saw Mino and Max at the same place, everyone started wondering, did they run into each other? Nobody's confirmed it yet, and there's no clear footage floating around, but trust, if a clip ever drops showing them linking up or even just shaking hands, it'll go viral in seconds. People are already analyzing every frame, checking who's standing where, and zooming in like detectives. Look at Max B right here. Everyone's watching his every move. Max B didn't waste a single second. He even caught his first interview right there at the Jets game. Shout out to the People's Gallery for grabbing that moment. It's been a wild 24 hours for the Wave God, and everybody's asking the same thing. What's next? The music scene he's stepping back into is nothing like it was 16 years ago. Everything's changed. Sounds, trends, even how artists move online. But here's the thing, half the people on social media right now don't even realize who they're watching. They're catching on to the wave, but they don't know he's the one who started it. Max B's melodic flow laid the blueprint for a whole generation. Let's be real, artists like a Boogie and Rod Wave, that emotional melodic sound they built their careers on, Max B was doing that first. He created that vibe when nobody else was even thinking about mixing smooth melodies with street talk. Now you've got younger fans asking, who's Max B? And that's wild. Do your research and you'll see he's not just a rapper, he's an influence. His sound was raw, unique, and ahead of its time. And guess what? He's already back in the studio with French Montana, which means new music is definitely on the way. Everyone's wondering how he's gonna sound after all these years, but one thing's for sure, the wave is back and people better be ready for it. It's always tough for artists to bounce back after so many years out of the spotlight, and everyone's wondering how Max B will transition now that he's free. The rap game has changed completely. Different sounds, different platforms, and a whole new system. I'm really curious to hear what his new music's gonna sound like, because this isn't the same industry he left behind. Streaming changed everything, and honestly, a lot of artists out here aren't even getting paid what they deserve anymore. Still, right now, it's all about the celebration. Max Bigavely is finally home. 16 years gone, and now he's walking free. It's surreal. The internet's losing it, fans are hyped, and even people who didn't grow up on his music are tuning in just to see what's next. But here's the question everyone's talking about. What do you think about 50 Cent trolling Jim Jones right after Max came home? You already know 50 couldn't resist that moment. Do you think there's any chance Jim Jones and Max B might finally let the past go? Fans remember how Jim kept shooting down Mano's attempts to squash the tension between them. So now that Max is free, that topic's definitely coming back around.
Like, I was kind of terrified because I ain't even want to see that. Like, I one of them niggas like, I'll pat at you, but I ain't running up on you and shooting you in the face and then standing over you, hitting you 12 times. I'm not psychotic like that. Like, you feel me? If I did it, it was over some money or over some disrespect. So I was out to prove a point, not to, maim or disfigure nobody. Like, I'm not a psycho type shit. Like, you feel me? Like, so, you know what I'm saying? That was a terrifying moment for me because I ain't want to see that. And I'm about to get sentenced. You feel me?
And let's be honest, it's only a matter of time before Max B's name pops up again on Let's Rap About It with Jim, Mano, Davies, and Fab. That conversation's gonna be heated. Everybody's waiting to see if old grudges turn into peace or if this reunion just stirs up more drama in the streets. Now that Max B is officially back on the streets, everyone's watching his next move like it's a movie. The buzz is insane. Fans, blogs, and rappers all waiting to see if he's really about to reclaim his spot in the game. 16 years gone is no small thing, but Max always had that charisma, that confidence that made people pay attention. You can feel the anticipation in the air. People want to know if the wave can still surf in this new era. There's also talk about what his first big collab might be. Since he's already linked with French Montana, some fans are betting that we'll see a massive single dropping soon. Maybe something that pays tribute to the old Coke Wave days, but with a modern twist. Others are saying he might surprise everyone and link up with newer artists who grew up inspired by his sound. Whatever he decides, one thing's clear. When Max steps in the booth, people listen. And you know how hip-hop works. When someone legendary returns, the whole scene shifts a little. Suddenly everyone's reminiscing, reposting old clips, and paying respect to that wave movement he started years ago. But the biggest question remains, can Max turn that nostalgia into momentum and really take over again? The spotlight's on him now, and with the streets behind him, the comeback might just be legendary. The wave god is home, and it feels like hip-hop's about to get interesting again. Word on the streets is, Max B's comeback might shake the industry harder than anyone expected. The rumors are already spinning. A potential documentary about his life, a tell-all interview, and even a few surprise collabs in the works. People want to hear his side of the story, what really went down before his arrest, how he kept his mind sharp while locked up, and what he learned through all those years behind bars. Everyone's itching for that first full sit-down where Max finally speaks his truth. Insiders are saying he's got tons of unreleased material waiting in the vault. stuff he recorded before going away. If that's true, the streets are about to get flooded with vintage Max mixed with his new sound. Imagine that, old school wave energy meeting the modern drill and trap scene. That combo could be crazy. And let's not forget, every time a legend returns, people start picking sides again. Old tensions might resurface, alliances might shift, and the competition's watching closely. A comeback like this always brings both love and chaos, but Max looks ready. He's smiling, linking up with his people, and moving like someone who knows his time has come again. The energy around him right now feels electric, like the calm before a storm. The street's been waiting for this kind of excitement, and with Max B back in the mix, things in hip-hop might never be the same again. The wave is building, and everyone better get ready to ride it. Now that Max B's freedom is official, talk's turning to how his return might shift the culture for real. Every major platform's already lining up to get that first exclusive. Podcasts, radio shows, even streaming giants want a piece of the wave. Fans are saying the next few months could define the second chapter of his career, and honestly, they might be right. This isn't just another rapper coming home, it's the rebirth of a movement that helped shape the sound of today's generation. Social media is blowing up with theories too. Some folks believe Max is about to drop a surprise EP before the year ends, just to remind everyone what he's capable of.
We mentioned Vlad TV.
Right.
Now, put me on. What's going on? Why he put your name in a bad light? Like, what's going on?
He was a part of that whole Kading, Reggie Wright, now Whack 100. He was a part of that whole team out there in Cali that was spreading false information by the death of Biggie Smalls.
Others think he's taking his time, watching how the game moves before making his next big play. Either way, the pressure's real. Everyone wants to see if he can balance that classic smooth-talking wave with the fast-paced tempo of today's rap scene. But beyond the music, this feels personal. Max represents more than just bars and melodies. He's a symbol of patience, loyalty, and resilience. 16 years didn't break him, it built him into something stronger. That's why fans across the world are rooting for him now more than ever. Whether he's cooking up a track, plotting a new wave of business moves, or simply soaking in his freedom, one thing's for sure, Max B's comeback story is just getting started and the streets are locked in. But for real, let's talk about it. What do you think about this whole Max B situation? Drop your thoughts down in the comments because this story's got everybody talking. From his long-awaited release to 50 Cent trolling Jim Jones to Mano possibly crossing paths with Max, it's wild out here. The energy around this comeback is crazy, and it feels like the next few months in hip-hop are about to be real interesting. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment down below.